Why did the lunch lady ask me if my kid knows who his real dad is? The lunch lady at my son's elementary school cornered me during the holiday concert. She waited until I was alone by the punch bowl, then asked quietly, "Does little Timothy know who his real dad is?" I nearly dropped my plastic cup of watered-down punch. "Excuse me?" Dorothy, that was her name, looked around nervously. "I'm sorry, but I had to ask. It's been eating at me for months. His father is my husband, Robert," I said firmly. "Why would you even ask that?" She pulled out her phone, swiped to a photo. My heart stopped. It was a man who looked exactly like my 7-year-old son. Same unusual green eyes, same dimpled chin, same wild curly hair that wouldn't stay flat no matter what. "This is my son, Vincent," she said. "He's 32 now. Tell me your boy doesn't look just like him at that age." I wanted to deny it, but the resemblance was undeniable. That's just a coincidence." Dorothy shook her head. "Vincent donated sperm 8 years ago. Needed money for his student loans. The clinic was downtown, that fancy one, Midwest Fertility Solutions." The room started spinning. Robert and I had used that exact clinic when we couldn't conceive naturally. We picked donor 47B based on his profile. Engineer, tall, green eyes, loved classical music. "That's impossible," I whispered. "The donors are anonymous. There's no way." "Unless the clinic mixed up the samples," Dorothy interrupted. "Or unless someone at the clinic was playing God with the donations. Vincent wasn't supposed to be a donor at all. He failed the psychological evaluation, something about narcissistic tendencies, but his sample got used anyway." My mind raced. "How do you know all this?" "Because I've met 6 other mothers in this district with kids who look exactly like Timothy. All used the same clinic, all picked different donors, all got Vincent." She showed me more photos on her phone. 7 kids at various schools, all with those distinctive features, all between ages 5 and 8. "Does Vincent know?" I asked. "He figured it out when he saw one of the kids at a grocery store. Thought he was seeing his childhood photos come to life. He hired a lawyer, got his records from the clinic. Turns out a technician there was swapping samples. She believed Vincent had superior genetics and was spreading them regardless of what families selected." I felt sick. "Robert doesn't know. He thinks Timothy is from donor 47B. He's so proud that our son loves jazz like the donor profile said." Dorothy touched my arm gently. "Vincent wants to meet them, all of them. Not to interfere, just to know they exist. He's actually a good kid despite what that evaluation said. He's a teacher now, works with special needs children." "This is insane," I said. "There's going to be a lawsuit," she continued. "The clinic destroyed records, but Vincent's lawyer found emails. The technician apparently did this with 12 different men she deemed genetically superior. There could be hundreds of kids." I watched Timothy on stage singing his little heart out in the choir. Robert was in the front row recording everything, tears of pride in his eyes. He'd been there for every moment. First steps, first words, teaching him to ride a bike. "I can't tell my husband," I said. "It would destroy him." Dorothy nodded. 3 families have divorced over this already. 2 dads couldn't handle it. 1 mom left because she fell in love with a biological father. "What?" "Vincent's married to her now. They have 2 kids together, plus the one from the clinic. It's complicated." After the concert, Robert hugged me and Timothy, going on about how proud he was. Timothy had Robert's mannerisms, his laugh, even his way of tilting his head when thinking. DNA isn't everything, but I couldn't stop thinking about it. I met Dorothy again the next week. She introduced me to the other mothers. We called ourselves the Club 47B, a dark joke since that's what we'd all thought we were getting. One mother, Janet, had already told her husband. He took it well initially, then had a breakdown. He's in therapy now. Keeps asking if our daughter loves him less because he's not her real dad. Another, Patricia, was using it in her divorce. My ex cheated for years. Now he wants custody, claiming I deceived him about our son, even though he picked the donor himself. Vincent showed up to our 3rd meeting. He was Timothy's future face, handsome in an unconventional way. He brought medical histories, photo albums, even report cards. "I don't want to be their dad," he said carefully. "I just want them to know I exist if they ever need medical information or have questions." One mother asked, "What if they want more?" "Then I'll be whatever they need me to be. Uncle, friend, or just that guy who looks like them." I still haven't told Robert. Timothy asked me last week why he doesn't look like daddy. I said he takes after my grandfather, showing him an old photo I'd doctored to have green eyes. The lawsuit moves forward. The clinic declared bankruptcy. The technician fled to Canada. 63 families have been identified so far. Vincent started a support group for the kids when they're older. He calls it Genetic Surprises. His wife is pregnant with their 3rd child. The joke is that this one will look nothing like him, just to balance the universe. Dorothy retired last month. At her party, she pulled me aside. "You'll tell Robert eventually, when Timothy starts asking real questions. And Robert will surprise you. Love is stronger than DNA." She was right about one thing. Timothy may have Vincent's genes, but he's Robert's son in every way that matters, even if he never likes jazz.